The Swain family is thrust into the heart of fresh Coronation Street turmoil as a bombshell confession from Evelyn collides with the chilling reality of Carla's disappearance. What should have been a warm, festive period instead becomes a crucible of truth, suspicion, and buried emotion. No one could have predicted that Evelyn Platt, never one to sugarcoat her opinions, would not only deliver a brutally frank assessment of Carla and Lisa's relationship, but also reveal something deeply personal about herself. Before Becky's dramatic return earlier this year, Carla and Lisa had found a rare sense of stability. Their relationship, though fragile, appeared settled. That calm was shattered the moment Becky, Lisa's wife, long believed to be dead, re-entered their lives, turning everything upside down. Since then, Becky has relentlessly fought to reclaim her place in both Lisa and Betsy Swain's world. Now, it seems her efforts may finally be bearing fruit, though her tactics have been anything but fair. Pushed to breaking point by Becky's constant interference, Carla initially ended her relationship with Lisa, only to later have a change of heart and offer them another chance. Lisa, however, ultimately concluded that the damage was irreparable. The split, she decided, was unavoidable. Heartbroken, Carla left Weatherfield for what everyone believed was a solo escape to Lanzarote. The truth, however, is far more sinister. Carla is nowhere near a sun-soaked beach. Instead, she is being held captive much closer to home, locked inside a wardrobe in a flat. It soon becomes horrifyingly clear that Becky has abducted her. Unable to accept losing her family without a fight, Becky's carefully constructed cover story begins to unravel when Lisa receives a message from Roy Cropper confirming that Carla never arrived at her hotel. Panicking, Becky moves quickly to calm Lisa's suspicions before rushing off to destroy any potential evidence. Her plan falters when Carla refuses to cooperate. Becky demands that she record a reassuring voice note, one that would falsely suggest everything is fine and warn that she will face justice for her supposed actions. Carla flatly refuses. While Becky is momentarily distracted, Carla hides her phone, but the gamble backfires when Betsy unexpectedly rings. Threatened with a knife, Carla has no choice but to comply. She tells Betsy she has checked into a different hotel, one called Rhubarb Hill. The oddly specific detail briefly arouses Becky's suspicion, but Carla manages to talk her way out of it, claiming she panicked under pressure. What Becky doesn't realize, but viewers immediately do, is that rhubarb and hill were words previously muttered by Di Castello after his attack. It is a desperate coded message from Carla, a silent plea for help that tragically goes unnoticed by Betsy. Later, Becky returns to number 6, only to be stunned to find Roy and Evelyn already there. Betsy has told him about her conversation with Carla, lifting Lisa's spirits and offering a flicker of hope. Evelyn, however, remains unconvinced. With razor-sharp logic, she explains to a bewildered Lisa that Carla answering Betsy's call only deepens her concerns. If Carla was able to take that call, Evelyn argues, then perhaps she has been deliberately avoiding Lisa all along. Pressed to reveal what she truly believes, Evelyn delivers a remark that leaves the room stunned. Maybe she was never really meant to be with a woman. If that wasn't shocking enough, Evelyn follows it with a confession of her own. Plenty of people aren't, she adds quietly. I certainly wasn't. Lisa's reaction says everything. While Evelyn's revelation injects a moment of dark, uncomfortable humor for viewers, it offers little solace to Lisa, who remains deeply unsettled by Carla's unexplained disappearance. With the truth still hidden and danger closing in, the question looms larger than ever. Could Lisa lose Carla forever? Or will Carla's belief that Lisa will ultimately uncover the truth prove correct? Meanwhile, Coronation Street is preparing to unleash yet another seismic storyline. Debbie Webster actress Sue Devaney has teased a huge revelation on the horizon following dramatic scenes tied to the highly anticipated upcoming crossover event. The ITV favorite, best known for her role as Debbie, is set to take center stage as the soap heads into 2026. At the heart of the drama is Debbie's long-awaited wedding to Ronnie Bailey, an emotional milestone that arrives as she continues to face a devastating medical diagnosis. Earlier episodes aired in April revealed Debbie growing increasingly alarmed by memory lapses, prompting her to seek help at a private clinic. What she initially believed might be menopause-related symptoms turned out to be far more serious. Through haunting flashbacks, collapsing, losing consciousness, doctors raised the possibility of early-onset vascular dementia. Current episodes chart Debbie's emotional journey as she comes to terms with the diagnosis. Despite everything, she has moved into a new home with Ronnie, and the pair are busy planning their Yorkshire wedding, scheduled for early 2026. That wedding becomes the catalyst for a dramatic crossover, bringing together familiar faces from Weatherfield and Erinsdale after they find themselves stranded on a storm-lashed rural road near Houghton. A multi-car collision sees residents from both soaps collide, literally, in a night that will change lives forever. The landmark episode, titled Corrie-dale, has been designed as a celebration of British soaps and will also launch ITV's new Soap Power Hour. Under the new schedule, Coronation Street and Emmerdale will air back-to-back every weekday from 8 p.m., each running for half an hour. Reflecting on her involvement, Sue Devaney admitted she was thrilled to be part of the historic crossover. Stepping away from the familiar Corrie studios and filming on location alongside the Emmerdale cast made the experience feel special, she said, almost like a holiday. Sue also revealed how Debbie becomes embroiled in a terrifying situation involving Carl on her wedding day. Determined not to let him drive while intoxicated, Debbie impulsively gets into the car with him, believing her presence might stop him. She quickly realizes he has no intention of slowing down as he speeds off recklessly with her still inside. A self-confessed lover of stunt work, Sue admitted she relished filming the high-risk scenes. She even persuaded the director to let her perform a moment originally planned for a stunt double, describing the experience of jumping into the speeding car as utterly exhilarating. However, she warned that the fallout from these events will be far-reaching. Looking ahead to 2026, Sue teased that while Debbie may be newly married and hopeful, the road ahead will be anything but smooth. Major revelations about Debbie's past, and moments of deep reflection, are set to reshape how viewers see her forever. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:00 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.